Hey, what's up guys? Aaron here. So we got some Celsius updates today. These are coming from the official Twitter, which I'm going to cover right here. We have this tweet, also this tweet as well, talking about people who are having issues with Coinbase and also people who are having issues getting their claim codes. And then we have a hearing on March 20th for what I talked about in a previous video. If you were incorrectly or you accidentally or you regret putting yourself in the convenience class, that would mean you dropped your claim to $5,000. And then I'll touch on Matt Prusak, the CEO of Ionic Digital. But before I go into those tweets and those topics, I first just want to let you know that there are a lot of people talking about these issues, and a lot of people are still writing into the judge about these issues. So corporate accounts getting USD or wire transfers, and how that right now, for the current prices of Bitcoin and Ethereum, would really get them a lower recovery. A lot of people are still having PayPal codes not working, or they never even received their PayPal codes, or they got one PayPal code and not the other, or they're just having any sort of issue regarding PayPal and Venmo. The KYC processes for PayPal and Coinbase, which is actually covered in one of Celsius's tweets, I believe it's this one right here. A lot of people are having issues with the KYC process, and then Celsius is saying, hey, we may just send you a wire or a check, and people have big issues with that, and I completely get it. There are people that want to switch to a different distribution agent because maybe one just is not working out for them, or their country doesn't accept one, but they do the other. Also, there is just no one to talk to. So still at this moment, Stretto really is not responding to, I don't think, anybody personally. They're still sending these blanket stock responses to people, which is very frustrating. And also people are having questions about the Ionic Digital stock. So as of right now, not everybody has gotten the email for getting the stock, and there is no place to sell the stock or trade the stock. Really, there is nothing you can do with them right now. But if you still have not gotten that email to claim your stock, that is okay, because not everybody has gotten that yet. And I want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Aura. So I've been using Aura every day for the entirety of 2023, and I have no plans on stopping this year. So Aura is my all-in-one identity protection platform. I keep it on my phone 24/7. Basically, if they see any weird stuff happening with your identity, social security number, or online accounts, they will notify you immediately. And this is really important to have, in my opinion, because we live in a world where cybercrime is incredibly prevalent, especially, I hate to say it, with being in Chapter 11s with Celsius, because they leaked our identity. A lot of people know exactly how much money we have. They know our crypto accounts. They know our personal info. It's a really, really big deal. So if you live in the United States and you'd like to check it out, they are giving you guys a 14-day free trial. If you go to my link, which is aura.com/Aaron Bennett, or you scan the QR code on the screen. And now let's get back to the video. So what I want to talk about is this first tweet from Celsius that came, I believe, yesterday. Celsius has received notice that certain creditors have not received important emails from Stretto because they were previously marked as spam or have other deliverability issues. Celsius will be attempting to contact these creditors directly to resolve these issues. In order to receive important communications about your distribution and future updates on claims, please make sure that you have not marked emails from this long Stretto email address as spam. So I believe they are referring to people not getting their claim codes, and they have noticed that some of the Stretto emails are going into people's spam folders. And next, Celsius said that certain creditors assigned to Coinbase were notified that their distribution could not be completed. This is very, very common. A lot of people are getting this email saying that they can't complete their distribution and they may end up being sent a check or a wire transfer. Coinbase has agreed to reattempt these distributions. In order for distributions to be processed, creditors must have an active Coinbase account, which includes completing KYC verification. Please be patient as we continue to identify creditors and reattempt their distributions with the Coinbase team. So that is very good. I'm glad they are aware, and a lot of you guys who have been writing emails, I'm really glad you guys are writing to the judge, writing to the court, your issues, your concerns about all of this stuff, because they are getting the message. So there is power in you guys writing a bunch of letters that I'm not going to cover in this video, but they're all throughout the docket over the last couple weeks. A lot of you guys have been writing and they are hearing you. Simon Dixon says, Celsius creditors struggling with Coinbase distributions, try your KYC again. I, meaning Simon, got confirmation that Celsius has not sold the crypto for creditors who were scheduled to receive Bitcoin and ETH So even if they distribute US dollars, you will still see favorable conversion rates. So that is good. I am really glad Simon did hear that. Basically, if you are going to get US dollars, apparently you are not going to get it at the price of like $42,000 Bitcoin. So that's very, very good news. So again, if you are having issues with Coinbase, keep trying your KYC, keep trying everything you can to get it figured out. And I know there's a lot of people watching because you guys are emailing me, a lot of people that have tried everything. And Coinbase is giving you the runaround saying that they can't verify you. It'll take a month, it'll take 2 months, something like that. So I understand that if you're trying everything and it's still not working, that you're still like, well, this doesn't really help me. But I am very glad that Simon did say that Celsius has not sold the crypto if you are having issues with Coinbase distributions. That is really, really good to hear. Simon then goes on to say for US PayPal distributions, Celsius is seeing creditors marking Stretto emails as spam, like I just covered earlier. This may be why some are not receiving the claim codes from PayPal. I know this is causing anxiety for those affected. So very, very true. This is causing a lot of anxiety for a lot of people. Simon goes on to say that not good news for those with corporate accounts, though, outside of the top 100, unfortunately. According to the plan, these coins were converted to US dollars prior to the emergence out of Chapter 11. Celsius will post a notice this week on this topic and others. So that's unfortunate news. I know a lot of you guys have messaged me regarding corporate accounts and being sent to US dollars. I am sorry about that. So just make sure you are keeping your eyes on your email. There will be scammers and people trying to scam you and phishing attempts and all that. So just be very, very wary of every email that you get. And next, for those of you guys that are in the convenience class, whether you opted in, meaning you dropped down into the convenience class when you voted, or a lot of you guys were mistakenly put in the convenience class and you did not mean to do so. However, you ended up in the convenience class, that hearing is scheduled for March 20th, which will basically allow you to get out of the convenience class if your claim is between $6,045 and $9,333. If you're between these two numbers, you will be asked by email if you would like to get out of the convenience class, which I made a whole video on last week. And if your claim is above $9,334, they will automatically take you out of the convenience class, which will make sure that you get more crypto back, more future recoveries, and the Ionic digital stock. Now, if your claim was below $5,000, you can't get out of the convenience class, unfortunately. If you're below 5K, you are in the convenience class. But if you are above 6,045, you will have the option of opting out of the convenience class if you decided and intentionally voted into the convenience class when you voted. Sorry if that's a little confusing. Basically, just to summarize, if you did not vote and your claim is $5,000 or below, you are in the convenience class. You're getting a one-time 70% distribution of your claim, which you probably already got. But if your claim is again between $6,045 and $9,333, and when you voted, you clicked that box to go into the convenience class, you will have the option of getting out of it if this is approved on March the 20th, which I believe it will, because this is coming from Kirkland and Ellis, and this is probably not going to get shut down by the judge. And those of you guys that are like, well, if they dropped in the convenience class intentionally, then they deserve to get less crypto, it's really not going to affect everyone's recovery at this point. Basically right here, the revocation of all presumed mistaken elections will result in the distribution of approximately $18 million worth of crypto and $6 million worth of stock. That is like $24 million worth of value, which is nothing compared to all the other expenses. So again, those of you guys that are like, screw the people that accidentally dropped into the convenience class, y'all got to stop, because this is not even going to be like a percent, probably not even a 0.5%, probably not even like 0.25% of difference on your recovery. And finally, I would like to put some pressure on Matt Prusak, who's the CEO of Ionic Digital, he and the Ionic Digital team, to be more vocal right now. There has been some radio silence over the last couple weeks, and everyone at Celsius is really, really tired of not being communicated with. And I would love if Matt and the Ionic Digital team could really be incredibly overly communicative with everybody who is a Celsius creditor who is getting equity. It's been over a month since the CEO made some tweets on X, and and I would really love if he could do more. So guys, that is it for the video. Thanks for watching. Again, if you live in the US and you want to check out Aura, which I highly suggest you do, you can go to my link, which is aura.com/Aaron Bennett, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.